What's up, guys?
Hey, what's
What
What
up,
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 Patty?
P?
Patty?
What up,
What are
Patrick?
you
Is that a
doing?
Happy
Christmas tree?
Monday. You said what?
Was that a Christmas tree? It is a Christmas
Just
tree.
an ornamental tree at this point.
Okay. It's just a tree, honestly, if it's not December. So, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's not.
No, don't do that, Chinedu. Don't make him feel good about having that stupid
No,
tree
no,
still
it's
up.
true. Trees
It's
are
an
year
Easter tree
round.
now.
Well,
Yeah, you
take
got
off the
Santa Claus
Christmas
on the
stuff then. Just put on some other Easter's coming up. Why don't see no Easter decorations on there, Pat?
Yeah, put
You're
some
not
Easter
going to.
stuff on there.
You're not gonna.
Why not?
Because
What's an Easter decoration? Rabbits? They're trying to distract you guys
Pat
from the
got
truth.
ADHD. That is too much work. Trying
You supposed to multiply.
Is that what they mean?
Yeah. It's a season of multiplying. What are you doing, Chinedu?
I'm
What is
mixing
that?
my background, son.
That's just
Because
like
everybody
a
got
dude
colorful
to have,
background.
just like a dude to have pictures on the floor.
Yeah, why is it not on the wall?
Who is
It's
that?
because my wall is a window. You should, if you,
That's terrible.
You set your room up wrong then.
I know. I got to do all that over. No, I'm gonna get it right.
Did you just move?
No.
No, but when I moved, I had a pipe burst, and so I was living at Airbnb for like a while.
Whoa.
How
Got
long
back to
ago
my
was
spot
that?
like 2 months ago, huh?
How long ago was that?
April.
Last April?
Yeah, but I moved back in like
That was
October
a
though.
year
I
ago,
moved back,
nigga.
Lulu. I moved back in October though. You feel me?
6 months ago.
Yeah.
Then I'm busy. It's organizing your room ain't high on the priority list. I'm not streaming yet. Once I start streaming,
Where you at? Are you back in LA? Where you at?
I'm in LA. Yeah, I'm back in the city.
Give us a quick pan of this
You want to see the whole
interrogation.
thing?
Don't do it. Don't do it, Chinedu.
All right, it's a trap.
Oh, wait, my mic is open.
Definitely a trap.
It's a trap, huh?
We
I
about to
just
talk
wanted to
about your
see.
house.
It's a small office.
Okay, at least you got an office. That's okay.
Oh, shoot. I just moved stuff around, guys. I'm sorry.
How was y'all's weekend? What y'all do this weekend?
Man, I'm just
Work.
working, man. Did a few shows, a lot of writing, some stuff I had to get done.
Same.
Horror
Shows.
games.
What happens when
Exorcisms.
y'all go to a comedy show and you're in the lineup, but there's a comedian who is just like super terrible? What do you say when they get off? Do you be like, man, good show? Like, what do you say?
Well, I don't say nothing. Don't pass that juju on me.
Yeah, I keep it chill. As long as, but don't ask me like, because if you ask me, hey, how you think I did? You know what I mean?
Chinedu, you ever have one that be like, man, the crowd are just weird, man.
They
The
always
crowd
do.
is
Then you
weird
go up there and
tonight."
Hey,
rip, and they be
Keish.
like, yeah, they
Hi
weird, bro.
guys.
What up,
Sorry,
Keisha?
Hey, Keysha.
Hey everybody.
What up, Keisha? How you doing, man?
What you gonna do?
Good seeing you.
Sorry, I was just asking, what do you do if there's like a real trash comedian that went on like before you and they come off the stage? Do you like tell them like, hey, good job? And or do you just be like, oh, and
I
keep
just don't
moving?
make eye contact.
See?
Yeah.
What
You
if
can
they
tell
like,
Keisha
hey,
just got her
Keisha, if
hair
they walking
done.
past you? What you gonna say?
It just depends how long they've been doing it. If
I
they're
get in
like
my
young in
phone.
the
I
game,
Yeah,
yeah,
you be
they
like
young. I'll
this.
give them
No,
advice.
what if
You know
they're
what I mean?
old in the game? Because
You still be like
At
this.
that
You
point,
be like
yeah, it's
this.
funny at that point.
Because I don't want to lie. I can't tell a lie. And I feel like they're expecting you to say something.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all
So
act like it's contagious, though.
It
Like
is,
they,
man.
like
Yeah.
they can put the bomb
It's
stink on
bad
you.
juju. Don't get
Yeah.
next to me.
If it's a friend, like a close friend, oh, that's the best. Because now you can joke about it. Like, oh boy, yeah.
Nah, then we not friends no more. I don't do that. Nah, man.
Oh boy, it's hilarious.
No, no, no. In a lovely way. A loving way for sure.
Oh boy. But
Oh boy. I seen man. I remember. I ain't gonna say his name, but it was this dude. He bombed one time, and he usually puts on like a wig and stuff. And like it was like he does like this crazy act out with this wig, and it just fell flat. But it's like high energy, and I stood by the stage where he exited because I knew he needed a hug, bro. And the way he hugged me, it was like I was like sorry, bro. It was so funny, bro.
He had
It was-
like a single tear come out.
yeah, yeah, but he was put in a bad position because that just wasn't his crowd at all, and he was following. I think he followed Theo Von as well.
Oh
And
damn.
Theo ripped it up. So I already knew it was gonna be a little tragic.
Who be wearing a wig?
I know. I was trying to think. I was like,
Don't even know because y'all gonna figure it out if y'all think too hard. So just let's move on.
Nah, text me. Who is it? Chinedu,
Yeah,
text me.
I'll text you.
That's a crazy performance to have a nigga on deck ready to give you a hug afterwards. That's
I would text
crazy.
you right now, Lulu. I would text you right now.
Text me right now. I want to know.
No, put it in the chat.
Put it
in the Zoom chat.
Hell no.
Y'all want to know.
What was your like?
Oh,
What
wow.
did y'all ever have a bomb so bad that you was like,
Lou.
I don't want to do this no more?
Oh, wow.
You said what, Meg?
Did y'all ever bomb so bad you was like, I don't want to do this no more?
Nah.
No, I just want to be a housewife, but not because
Same. Come on, Keysha. Let's go back on tour, girl.
I was having this conversation. I went to the Tony Baker show last night, and I just pulled up just to pull up, and he like, "Oh, Keisha, do 2 minutes," and I was like, "Yeah, I don't."
Did you do your 10 minutes?
I did it, but I was like, you know what? I'm out the game. I just want to put little jokes in my husband's work bag, or
Me and Keisha, we were supposed to go on
friends.
a Find Our Husband tour together.
I know the Barefoot and Pregnant tour. We got to
Yes.
Why don't y'all do that? Oh my gosh,
What's it
that'd be
called?
awesome.
The
They
what?
got
Barefoot
serious.
and Pregnant
The
tour.
Barefoot and Pregnant tour.
We
Y'all
go.
could be a housewife tomorrow, but y'all not serious because
Yes,
there's a
we
lot
do
of
know our lives,
Not
Chinedu.
serious. Who you got to do?
No.
How many-
Who you know, Chinedu? Who you
No,
got? You got
because
some
y'all
friends?
got preferences. Age matters. Because there's a lot of 7-year-olds will change your life tomorrow, but y'all
Shut
don't
up,
want.
Chinedu. Chinedu, shut up. Shut up.
He said basically
I'm
if you
just
trying to be a
saying.
PYT, y'all ain't trying to be no PYTs out here with a 70-year-old
if y'all
husband.
look,
I mean, he said y'all weren't serious.
I'm willing to
y'all,
go white.
y'all look 18 years above you. You can find
Listen,
that tomorrow.
I will
Go
stop
white.
stand up tomorrow if I could sit at home, be barefoot and pregnant. I will stop tomorrow. I'm
But for a
tired.
70-year-old man?
No. Don't listen to Chinedu.
I'm just
Don't
saying.
listen to that
Why is being
Chinedu.
barefoot part of the dream?
It's just a term.
It's a term,
Term,
man.
bro.
Because
Heels?
guess
Part of
what?
the dream.
Because
I
heels
don't even want to have
equal
to put on
stress.
shoes.
Exactly.
Oh,
Heels
I get
and
it.
shoes equal stress.
I don't want to have to leave the porch. You hear me?
I'm in the backyard in my garden. I'm like Jody's mama. Like I'm in the
They
backyard with my.
told us that lie, that strong, independent black woman lie. That's
I know that's only in America, y'all. In the other countries, they live in amazingly. These women are.
Listen, I went to go see my cousin in Panama, and she's living the dream. I was like, I'm over here working at Independent, and she got a whole house. She's sitting there cooking all day. I'm like, this is fun, man. This is fun. I want to do this shit. Her husband just give her the credit card. I'm like, this is fun. My dad be giving my mom the credit card. I'm like, y'all fucked up wanting to be all independent, have dreams and shit.
Y'all said all this straight to an African man's face.
I was like, you don't know the whole story.
Y'all don't know. He knows.
he know.
He's not the only immigrant here. Fuck out of here, Chinedu.
Where you come from, Lulu?
Panama?
You knew that.
Shout out to Panama,
Patrick,
man.
you ask me this question every fucking year, man.
You from New York.
Yeah, you from New York City.
First generation in New York, and we didn't like that shit. That's why my parents lived back in Panama.
They
Right.
moved back.
Yes, that's what I just said. I just went to see my family.
I
They
used
go
to
back-
always wonder why people will go back. Like, why would you go? America's great. And then I grew up and I was like, oh, I'm trying to leave too.
Yeah, it's
I'm
that-
actually in the process of buying an apartment in Panama. Fuck this shit.
Wow, that's
I'm
dope.
out.
did they go back early, Lulu, or they went back like after they retired?
As soon as my dad retired.
Yeah. My dad go back for like 6 months at a time. Sometimes he'll go to Nigeria. for,
Yeah.
like,
So
Just
they
chill.
go back and forth, but now I'm like, I'm buying an apartment over there. They getting a house back over there. I'm like, yo, we got land over there. Fuck
What's
that.
Panama like? Like, what's it like?
Amazing.
Yeah, it's slow. You know, it's that slow
Yeah.
life. Like,
Yeah, I
It's-
saw it on 90 Day Fiance. It
it's-
looked
It's what
amazing.
matters. You know what I mean?
Yeah, my uncle got chickens and shit in the backyard, and it's
Just
nice
food.
mango trees, lemon tree. Man, that shit's hot, man.
Food, family, and fun, man. You know what I mean? That's what it is.
So it's
What
like
life is supposed to be.
countryside.
Yeah.
Like
It
tropical
depends on where you live.
country.
There's a city. There's definitely. The place I'm getting is gonna be in the city, but my parents, their spot is in the country.
Keisha look like she getting bad news right now. You good, Keisha? What's going on?
No, I'm just listening.
Keisha, would you move to another country for a man?
No.
What if he promised you these
See,
dreams?
you don't want it. You don't want it.
Exactly.
What about
You ain't
another
shit about
state?
outside
So here's the
stuff.
thing. Yeah.
Why
What-
not?
What's popping in Ghana?
Just
I'll
because I want
go.
to be away from my family.
What's
But
popping
what if
in
he was
Ghana,
so
Chinedu?
wealthy he could just fly your family in?
I like how I be getting questions about all African countries.
How often?
I am from
though? Like, my
Nigeria.
parents getting older. I don't want to be. It depends where. I don't want to be too far away.
Africa is
Okay.
fucking huge.
It
That
is.
was
Going on
Yeah.
in Zimbabwe,
What's
Chinedu?
popping in Morocco, Chinedu? Nigga, I know.
He asked you about Ghana.
Right.
What up, Herm? Glad you decided to join us.
What's up, everybody?
Yeah, Chinedu, put
Whatever,
together
Herb.
an African tour for us so I can go find somebody.
But he can't have no. I could be his only wife. I'm the only
Yeah,
wife.
yeah. I'm not trying to be wife number 6.
Yeah.
Like,
See?
I'm not trying to do that.
Y'all don't want it then.
Yeah, at least he open about
I
it.
want it. I just want it.
You have to be open to their culture. That's a
What's
big
up?
part of their culture. You
I
might
need
be
an
the ninth
Americanized
wife.
African
one.
just might not be for me.
Look
Yeah,
how-
give me
look-
one that's
look-
Americanized.
Yeah, all right, Neo, join Neo clan.
Fuck no.
What if they had 5 wives, but you were the favorite though?
No.
How much of a favorite am I?
Like you
You know
only
they-
see the other ones on holidays.
Facts.
That's even worse.
Don't everybody got to get treated the same?
No.
No,
No, you think
no.
she get Christmas?
Uh-uh.
No.
So you ain't got to buy a car for all your wives?
She
Yeah,
didn't
that,
tell
but
us.
you ain't gotta treat them all the same.
Herb, you don't even got a car for yourself. Like,
That's
what
why I
are
ain't
you
got no
talking
wife.
about?
Do they live separately?
He's worried about the wrong things, man.
That's why I ain't got no wife. That's why we chill. Hey, gotta wait
What
till
if
I get
y'all
married.
lived? What if y'all lived with him and the other wives like lived somewhere else?
You not about to have another wife, my nigga. No.
How often does he see them?
See, Luke's
Think about-
kind of still in. All right.
Yeah. but Keysha, being a wife is hard. Think about all the pressure that's off your shoulders because it's shared now. You know what I mean?
God takes the pressure off my shoulders.
Because your salary doesn't diminish. It's like a new coworker
Mm-mm.
coming to take some of your tasks, but your salary stays the same.
That's
My
crazy.
salary stay the same. I get
Salary stay the
benefits.
same. Benefits
I
stay the
get
same.
priority.
So everything that you don't like doing, he has a wife
Another
for
wife
it.
for
So
it.
you don't have to do it ever.
I just don't
You know?
like doing laundry. But
You
Whatever I
gotta
don't
touch-
like doing, we can
You
hire.
ain't got to touch
somebody.
balls ever
Another-
again.
I like touching balls. That's not the problem. It's the other
Right, that's not a
housework
problem.
shit.
That is the actual problem. The other wife is no.
Yeah, they can't
Also
touch no
touching
balls.
Okay.
Wait, what you
What
say?
if they
do
were
the
into some weird
laundry.
stuff? What if they were like they like getting their toes sucked and you didn't like that? So,
Nah.
so he never asked you because he had
Yeah.
a toe sucker down the street.
Yeah, after cross.
Wait. He like his toes sucked?
He had some weird thing that you didn't want to do, but they took care of it.
Yeah, she can
Right.
suck his toes. Go suck his toes, girl. Go.
And then
do
he
that.
never asked you about it. So you guys never even had to talk about it.
Lulu see the vision. She's serious.
I'm listening.
Yeah.
Hold
Hold strong,
That's
Keish.
being
Hold
serious.
on. Hold strong, girl. Don't
I've
listen
been
to
on the
this.
road for 3 years straight, and I leave on Wednesday to go back on the road. I am tired. So if a bitch want to suck his toes so I can stay home, go ahead and suck him, girl.
Keisha,
girl.
does this change if he has a palace? Imagine same rules, but he has a palace.
Yeah.
I'm
Too
there.
emotionally
Suck me
connected
up, bro.
to my relationships and my husband that I can't share you with another. What another? You got
What if
another.
he a sultan? What if the house so big you don't even see her? It's impossible to.
I don't
A whole
care. I
different,
know she
quad.
exists.
This
No.
isn't a mansion. This is a palace.
It's a compound.
I don't even want to live in a house that big.
Why not?
Sign
Right.
me.
Here,
You
no,
just
it's
don't
not.
want another woman in your house. That's point blank.
Hmm?
You just don't want another woman in your house.
No, you cannot have. Yeah, you can't have another woman.
Go get her another house, and I'll be fine.
Get
I'm
rid of her.
tired. Okay.
All right, Keisha, 2 wives, just 2. It's only one.
No,
Other
do you
one.
understand? You can't even have a side chick, let's known a wife. You marry her, she got a ring, she got your
But
last
that's
name.
honest.
She get holiday. No, absolutely not.
At one point in time, my daddy had a side chick, and my parents are still together, and they are happy. Listen, do what you gotta do. I'm
You're not
tired.
gonna make me happy though.
Moral of the story: take it on the chin. For a palace.
I
That's a
just
good-
I just get a guy in America. Like
Listen, dudes been
they
cheating
out there
on
cheating.
women for the free. If you gonna cheat on me and be
Yeah.
a sultan and have a palace,
There's a nigga with multiple wives in a studio apartment.
Lulu know how to do math, man. Lulu
Listen,
know how to
man.
do math.
I'm tired, man. Y'all, you not tired enough, Keisha. You ain't tired yet.
I am,
Like, I'm
but
tired.
I don't want to deal with the bullshit because I'm tired.
I'm tired. Ain't no bullshit. I'm gonna be happy. I have my babies.
Yeah.
I have my garden.
So
Go
you
do
so
your
you
thing,
so you're
baby.
trying to tell me I can't be Meg. It can only be one Meg on this Zoom. Is what you said.
No, you could be, girl, you could be
You could
Meg.
be
She
Meg.
ain't
hold
sacrificing.
strong,
She ain't
hold tight.
compromising.
Hold tight to the dream, okay?
Meg working though. You say you want to be a housewife. Meg literally
See,
working.
Meg working. Meg was in
I like what I do.
Hops on this
I know.
Zoom
We're
once a
not
week.
saying we talking
Meg is
about
Meg is. Let me
Listen.
tell you something. I've been to Meg's house first of all. Okay, I pulled up and I was like, "Where this nigga friends at?" He got some brothers.
See, but that's the thing,
Places I'm
Keysha.
looking at.
That's the thing, though.
They ain't paying me, but they paying Meg apparently.
Listen, but that's the thing. Meg work because she wanna work, not because she has to work.
That's
I'm
real.
working because I have to work.
Mhm.
I don't
Meg
want to
woke up and sent a Zoom link out. What you?
That's what I said. Meg ain't really doing
Whoa.
real work,
Your
and she
job
ain't
hard
paying
as
no bills
hell.
around there.
I will not
Meg-
let y'all diminish my job as head of production for all
It's
that.
all of
Okay.
us. It's fun.
Meg, you showed up for worst taste and just told niggas where to sit.
Y'all
That's
talking.
it.
Y'all talking
Listen,
like
I
she
say
working
that
at a
man
Meg
factory.
out.
Y'all really gonna reduce me to that?
I
You
say
Hey,
that
yo.
Meg's house
I'm
for
saying
a
her
week.
job is fun. You talking like she work at a factory.
You don't
I
gotta
stayed
crunch
with Meg
numbers.
for
And
one
she ain't a
week.
coal miner.
She got up and did housewife things. She did not get up and do working woman things. She got up when she felt like getting up.
Mm-hmm.
Nuh-uh, she had to wake
Them
up to go
kids, they was
take care of
watching
them kids.
cartoons.
Yeah.
She was online shopping. You hear what I'm saying?
Wow. Keisha,
Her
you
husband
gonna
was at
do
work.
my life like that?
Her
What?
husband was at
She made your
work.
shit worse, man.
They went outside.
Wow.
They was painting. She taking the kids out for nature walk. You see what I'm saying? That's
First
what
of
I'm
all,
talking
Meg,
about.
she diminished the whole fact that you gotta wake up and take care of them kids. She said she wake up when she want to.
I
But
mean, basically,
do
Matt
work.
was like, I got Millie. I could fix her cereal. You know what I'm saying? And then he hopped
Yeah.
on the game, and then he was online shopping. And she's like, I'm gonna take y'all outside. We're gonna do some little outside nature type of stuff.
Nah,
And
that's
then we'll
real.
go to the pool. And then
Chin-
like, Meg is really living a real housewife of Atlanta.
That's not every day, Keish. That was that day.
Yeah, I was there. It was
But what if?
That
But what
day.
if the second wife, Keisha, likes to do everything you like to do? Like she's like your
No.
best friend.
no.
You know what I mean? She like to
He
say
ain't about to be
music.
I'm not kicking it. No.
What was the prompt?
hey, Chinedu, make that call for me. Call Ghana,
got you.
Zimbabwe, Nigeria.
Call
Hello?
Ghana.
Hello?
Oh, God,
Hello,
right.
Ghana.
Hello.
No, no,
I have a queen
Who
from
is this?
Panama.
The whole country.
Mr. Ghana on the phone.
Yo, this is a good place as any to get started. Welcome to this episode of SquADcast. As you can see, the here's not here, so we having fun. There's 6 of us today. Forget him. We blowing the budget, and he gotta pay for it.
Yeah,
Just
because all the
kidding.
women don't want to work. We don't want to be here.
Yes, welcome to our guests for this show, Miss Keysha E, Herman Wrice, and Chinedu Unaka. And shout out to our OGs, Patrick Cloud and Lulu Gonzalez. I'm Meg Scoop.
Hey,
We'll be
I
right
like 6
back
people.
after this.
This episode of SquADcast is sponsored by BetterHelp. Look, I know therapy can feel like a big investment, but the state of your mind is just as important as your physical health. Look, let's talk numbers, all right? Traditional in-person therapy can cost anywhere between $100 to $250 per session. Like that's a lot of money, all right? That adds up very, very quickly. But with BetterHelp Online Therapy, you can save on average up to 50% per session. With BetterHelp, you pay a flat fee for weekly sessions, saving you big on cost and on time. Therapy should feel accessible, all right? Not like luxury. With online therapy, you get quality care at a price that makes sense and can help you with anything from anxiety to everyday stress. Your mental health is worth it. And now it's within reach. I've expressed to y'all my therapy journey for a long time now. Let me tell you something. I am in a great space because of it. Anxiety's down, confidence is up. I couldn't feel better. I love it also because it's helpful for learning positive coping skills and it helps set boundaries, all right? It empowers you to be the best version of yourself. It isn't just for those who have experienced major trauma in their lives. With over 30,000 therapists, BetterHelp is the world's largest online therapy platform, having served over 5 million people globally. My favorite thing about it, though, is convenient. All right, you can join a session with just a click of a button, helping you fit therapy into your busy schedule. On top of that, you can switch therapists at any time. Your well-being is worth it. So visit BetterHelp.com/squad to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/squad, SQUADD.
Would you rather? Now, you only pick one. This is for the rest of your life. Would you rather burp every 30 seconds versus fart every minute?
Now I have
We
a
can't get a
problem.
time extension.
Anyway.
That's
Now I have
We
a
can't get a
problem.
time extension.
Anyway.
That's quick as
I read the
hell.
That's a
That's it.
lot.
Nasty.
That's
minute-
it.
1
For the
minute is
rest of your
wild.
life, you're a burper or a farter. Which one?
Every
I'm
minute.
That's crazy.
Every
not
minute.
hard.
Now
I
here's
mean-
here's the kicker. So your burps aren't always the same. Sometimes it's a little. Sometimes it's a. You don't know what's gonna come, right? Sometimes
Okay.
they're stinky. Sometimes they're not. And that's the same for the farts. You don't know if it's a big
Oh,
fart, little
nah.
fart, stinky,
Nah.
not.
We gonna
You don't
go
know.
basically like stuttering now.
Because with a bad fart, you can shit on yourself.
No, it's not that bad.
No,
It's
no,
not
no,
that
not
bad.
a wet
That's
fart. Her, first of all, what?
That's what she said. She said they different
She
every
said it like
time.
I ain't never shadowed myself. That's
Say,
all.
but did you hear what she said?
What are you eating, my brother?
My brother.
No, you don't. It's no
Hey,
poop.
first of all-
It's just
hey,
air. It's
First
just
of all,
air.
some parts are wet.
Chinedu, I got it shipped in from Africa, baby. This shit fucked my stomach up.
Bro, man, you got it, man. Fix your diet.
I'd
my
rather
man.
fart every minute. I feel like I fart a lot anyway. But
Damn, Keisha.
because I eat clean, you know what I mean? The broccoli.
I ain't got nothing to do with farting a lot.
But I feel like burping every
First
30
of all,
seconds
what?
is like you can't even hold a conversation. You burping. It's like
But you
gotta
farting every 10
stutter.
seconds too. What
No,
conversation you
minute.
have
Every
going on?
minute.
Every minute?
Every
That
minute
means if you do an
fart.
hour on stage, the
Think
audience
about
heard
it. If
you
I'm by
fart 60
myself,
times.
right? If I'm chilling in the house by myself, I don't care. I can fart all day, but burping is gonna be irritating, even if I'm by myself.
Because think about it. If y'all are on stage and you're doing a set, it's a burp literally every single time. Whereas a fart, you
But
may
it's
or
a
may
burp
not
every
hear
30
that.
minutes. That's only 2 burps. That's nothing.
30
I thought you said 30
seconds.
seconds.
Every 30
you said 30
seconds
seconds?
for
Oh,
burping 30
seconds.
seconds, farting every minute.
Definitely fart. Definitely fart.
You would fart on stage?
Yes, I could deal with that because
Nobody's up there but you.
you can't prove that was me. You can't
Unless
prove that.
it was loud
It
and
could
it
be
echoed
loud.
through the microphone.
Right.
I'll pretend like it's on purpose, a part of my act, like I'm
Yeah.
doing like a voice
Now-
thing. Or
now
something.
you're the farting
every
comic?
couple seconds you gonna pretend like it's party.
If you burping every 30
but this is
seconds,
what
how
you guys
you
don't
gonna
realize.
do
This is what you
God.
guys don't realize. You fart if you're farting every minute. There's this thing where if something smells after a while, you can't smell it no more. And so
Nah,
you-
that's just you, bro.
Well, we not-
no, that's
Smell
science.
it.
That's science. That's science. That's why
Chinedu,
you walk
what?
houses.
That
You ever
is
walk
true,
into somebody's
though.
house and it smell like it smell,
Yeah.
but they can't really smell it.
Yeah.
That's you know what I mean.
Because
started
you're
doing
conditioned.
commercials
These people
and-
just-
and now
just
you're the
saw you.
master of sense now. You know all about freshness, huh?
Yeah.
No, you would leave the stage stinking. They're not used to your scent. You would go up there, do 15 minutes, fart 15 times, and then the next comics would be like, "Oh, I don't want to go after Chinedu."
That's just
But
an hour
every
of my
fart
life.
isn't
though.
gonna smell though. Every fart isn't gonna smell.
Right.
Yeah,
Every
that's
fart
just how
doesn't
that-
necessarily smell. Or
Yeah, I'm
make a
thinking about my
noise.
whole life, not just the stage. I'd rather fart every minute.
Now, what about
In
when
my
you
life.
having sex, Chinedu?
Hey, you know, it's a conversation we gotta have.
It's better than burping.
Some people gotta have the small dick conversation. I gotta have the fart conversation.
No, y'all don't be having a small dick conversation. Y'all be lying.
Right.
I don't know that line.
say
Don't
that.
point at me. Hold on. Who you pointing at?
I farted when somebody was going down on me, and it was. I tried my hardest to not, and I just couldn't.
You
help it.
farted in that man's mouth?
Keisha,
Wait.
you see?
Is that what Keisha just said?
Yes.
Yeah. While he was going down on her, bruh.
I felt it coming, like my stomach was rumbling. We went to dinner. We had a bunch of wine, and
What? Tell him
You
what
didn't
he's
tell him?
talking
You didn't
about.
pull him up before?
I felt it.
That's nasty. You don't
Did
love
he
that
hear
man.
it? Did it make a noise?
You don't love that
It was
man.
in his face.
You don't love that man.
What happened afterwards?
I know. I'm leaving. I'm walking out the door.
How did he react?
He was just like I think he knew it was coming, and he was just.
He knew it was coming. He could smell the.
Okay. It didn't smell though. That was the thing. It didn't smell.
You don't know that. You farted on that man's face.
He probably just wanted to stay. He
Hey,
just
man,
was
how you gonna
"Fuck
say?
it."
Hell no.
It didn't smell. It was just like
Some dudes have a fetish
You don't.
like
You
that.
don't get to say if
Right.
it smells, Keisha.
he didn't say it
Right.
smelled. It was just like if you first.
He
said,
asked
"Did
if you
farted?"
Did y'all still date after that?
Yeah, I was gonna say he made me his girlfriend after that. So I mean, not like
Oh,
right in that
wow.
moment, but
Oh, he was just
after,
waiting for
so
that. I
Hell
can't make it
no.
official till you fart on my
I mean,
face.
some guys like that shit.
I
This
did.
dude,
I stopped at that point, and I went and got in the shower.
Hey, I've done it to my husband by accident, and he was like, "Hey, we're in it for life, huh?"
I had
Y'all
to-
are
I had
farting
to-
on
I had to
faces?
boo-boo.
Not on purpose.
It wasn't on purpose. I held it as long as I could, and I really had to go. It
No
was-
one accused
Y'all-
y'all of
No,
it
but
being on
here's the
purpose.
problem.
You can't be fucking after you eat oxtails. That's you
Why
have
not?
to. Just cause that's what's gonna happen.
Wait, Keisha, that's what you ate?
No, I had steak, asparagus, potato.
Oh, it was asparagus.
It was the butter and the potato.
No, I didn't have. No, actually, I didn't have asparagus. I think I had broccoli. I switched. I was gonna get asparagus. I switched it up.
Broccoli does cause farts.
But we had a lot of wine, and
No, the problem is,
well, it worked for you.
The problem is,
wine make farting.
Yeah, you were holding it.
You
You could have told him.
Sometimes alcohol make me have to go to the bathroom.
You had time to tell him, Keysha, and you didn't. That's the problem.
Well, no, because I didn't feel it at first before it happened, and then we were already in it. Once I started to be like, oh, my stomach was like bubbling up, and then I was like,
wait, he wasn't eating your butt, right?
Number 2, huh?
He wasn't eating your butt, right?
No, he wasn't eating my butt.
It's close enough, Pat.
He's getting real freaky.
And Pat was like, "What kind of lingerie did you have on at that moment?"
Damn, Pat.
Wait, why is that? Why is that weird? She farted. I was asking where he was.
Was he eating your butt? At what angle was he eating?
Herman, it's on topic, man.
He was just. I was laying down.
Let me not ruin the fantasy for everybody.
So I mean, you really farted on his chin / neck.
Hey, brother, let him finish. My bad.
Kind of. And then I was like, I'm so.
That ain't look. Y'all don't have no real love if you ain't willing to let your girl fart.
I mean, it's still funny.
That wasn't marriage, Meg. That was out of marriage.
Well, but obviously he loved her because that was her boyfriend. He made her his girlfriend.
That fart was out of wedlock.
That was
what would y'all do with y'all's current partners if they did that? You'd be like, I'm done with you.
You can't.
They weren't together yet. Mouth, man.
It's a mood killer for sure.
It's definitely a mood killer.
It was a wrap.
Coming on.
But at that point, I had to go to the bathroom anyway, so I went and I did number 2, and then I got
Keysha.
Oh, damn!
That's a real one.
We was out of town.
Keysha's a real one.
So you gave him time alone to reflect on what just happened.
Out of town, so it definitely was a mood killer. Like
that's how you get pink eye and shit like that. Them fart particles.
That's fart.
You're not supposed to
yes,
do.
you do. That's
and
exactly
I'm gonna be like
how you get.
I'm a shark. If I try to hold it in, so
you think when you fart, don't no particles come out? Do you get a little shit particles? That's when you ever seen the white boys that be farting on their friends, and then they get pink eye?
That's not. I'm sure it's from other things. Okay.
No,
it's from farting on your friends.
When you smell a fart, that means like the air in your nose was in there.
Yeah, that's right. When you're on an airplane, your face be all oily because all them farts that's in the air and they ain't going.
Wait, what?
Why?
Yes, when you ever got off a plane and went straight to the bathroom, your face be like glistening with oil because like it be shiny because all that fart in the air ain't going nowhere but on people's faces.
That's never happened to me.
Every time you get off a plane, you need to go clean off your face, bro.
I have a spray Chinedu that I spray on my face when I get off the plane.
I go straight to the bathroom and rinse my face off.
Yeah, I have a spray for my face.
I don't know, Chinedu. I think that's from those drugs you took before you got on.
Oh, no.
Like, let me just do this bump real quick so I can make it through this.
Damn, man.
Look, hey, bump. I ain't never did cocaine. My nose too big to do cocaine. First of all, I should go straight to my frontal lobe.
Nigga will ruin the party. Nigga do the whole bag.
Don't be doing my African kings like that. Don't do that, Meg.
Thank you,
don't do that.
And for that, Lulu, I'm gonna get your husband.
But wait, for real. But like, my face don't ever be greasy when I get off the plane.
You don't go to the bathroom.
You be the one farting, man.
No, I do. I always, every time I get off the plane, because I fly to LA every month. I get off the plane and I go straight to the bathroom, and my face is always like this.
It might because the makeup be flawless. That's why.
I don't wear makeup. I don't even have makeup on now. I don't wear makeup when I'm traveling.
All right. Well, shit. I don't know. Maybe you're first class. Maybe the farts don't reach there. No, I'm in the back.
Oh, no,
I'm mid.
I feel you, Chinedu.
It's that curtain.
Yeah, it's the curtain.
Damn, now I'm gonna think about that on every plane. Like, damn, this is just a big old fart tunnel.
I did a little research.
I don't believe you. I gotta look this up.
There was a chick who was telling her like just to keep your face clean and everything. When you get off the plane, there's a spray that you can use. It's like a probiotic and it helps like keep your face from all the fucking germs and shit that's on the plane. Because that's recycled air. That's not like y'all can't open a window and get fresh air.
Sneezing, farting, breathing, all of it.
Yeah, I got you, Chinedu. Don't worry, they got fucked up skin. I got you. Don't worry.
Yeah.
What? Look at my skin.
That's filters.
Wow, this is my skin.
That's the Zoom filter, Meg. Let's be real.
It's
the Zoom.
I have an amazing Korean skincare regimen.
You got the beauty hack on. Come on.
They do got the best skincare.
Ooh.
Burping's low key bad for you too, though.
Who?
Keisha's skin popping. She ain't got to worry about that rent. I was like, hold on, my skin always been popping. Don't do that. Do that.
Wait,
What'd
what did
you
you
say,
say? Chino, get off of here with your little stupid facts. You said burping. What'd you say? Burping's no good for you either?
No, it's actually bad for you. Like, cause you could it could like ruin like or something like acid reflux. It causes all types of problems after a while. No, for real.
Okay, Dr. Unaka, we got it.
Look, I'm just trying to answer the question scientifically.
How is burping bad for you? Like we choose to do it. It just happened.
It seems like
should
it
have
would
won
be.
shit
Like,
in people's mouth.
acid reflux kind of comes
after
back
so many
up.
times of doing that, it seems like it would be. It might mess up
Yeah.
the lining in your esophagus or something.
When y'all burp, y'all be like throwing up a little bit in your mouth every time?
No, but I'm saying if you're doing it every 30 seconds, and then you said sometimes it could be a small one, but sometimes it could be like.
Oh yeah, on this, just like for the farts, nothing wet slips out. Just for the burps, nothing wet comes up. It's just a burp. Sometimes it makes noise, but it's just a burp.
But a burp that much will cause like throat irritation, etc.
Man, you ain't have no friends at school, Chinedu.
What do you mean?
You got all these facts. You just ruining everything.
Well, if that isn't the pot calling the kettle the N-word.
I get to be fun, Meg, today. Here's not here.
You took the words right out of my mouth, Pat.
What the hell?
I'm fun. To here's not here. There's 6 of us here. I booked a lot of people.
This is fun. Herm, why are you in Chinedu's house?
Yeah, where's your background decoration, man? You gotta have something in the background.
You always got the ceiling. Like,
I know, Herm, you gotta readjust your house. Come on now.
Keisha, my house too.
I am.
Keisha downstairs.
We go on tour in April, so I'm finna get me some nice furniture soon.
Okay. Well,
Like after the tour?
During the tour. Fuck it.
I look like just finished a shift.
Yeah, I just came from the gym. I got a lot going on. I just hopped on because Meg asked me. So
What you be doing at the gym?
Janitorial.
You asked a lot of questions, Pat.
he be making sure the towels is clean.
That's a crazy thing to say. I just went to the
on a
gym.
collared shirt. I was like, you just came from the gym. Like,
Yeah,
what's
No, it's not a collar shirt. It's a.
That's
it's
the uniform they wear, Keisha. That's
This is the
janitorial.
It is. This is.
I was just at the gym.
I had to clean up that spa room after Lulu was in there.
That's crazy.
For the Herm.
Hey guys, let's vote. Okay, are you gonna burp every 30 seconds or are you gonna fart every 30 seconds? Lulu.
This one is
Why
difficult.
would I go first? I guess fart every minute.
Keisha.
farting? I'm pooting.
Herm.
I'm a belch.
Chinedu.
Burping every 30 seconds be depressing. I'm a fart, man.
That's like Rick from Rick and Morty. I'm Putin.
Oh yeah.
That's
Yeah,
gross.
I'm gonna fart too because I feel like if it's every minute, you can kind of time it and be like, all right, in
Facts.
1 minute. All right, so it looks like the farters have it, you nasties. We'll be right back
You
after
chose
this. Okay, welcome back. Would you rather every day of your life be Saturday versus every day of your life be Sunday?
It's exactly the same.
No, it's not.
No,
Are we
because
talking
Chick-fil-A not
metaphorically?
open on Sundays.
I'm gonna take.
Are we talking about
Sunday.
metaphorically or?
Literally every day, every morning you wake up, it's whatever it's Saturday or it's Sunday. For
Yeah, but
you,
that's
what
gonna
is that?
eventually-
Some people like one day over the other. What is it? Which day would you rather
Wait,
have?
I don't know.
Like
I got a lot of
Sunday,
shows on
I
Saturday.
love
Sunday
Saturday.
feels cozy. Feels like you ain't really got to do too much. Saturday is like a vibe. A lot of party, and there's a lot of shit going on Saturday.
But that's
Sunday-
only because of it in the context of the other days of the week. If every day was Saturday, it's not going to feel like Saturday. It's
But
just going to be a
I work on
confusing way to
Saturdays.
schedule.
But I think that's part of the question, though. Like every day is a Saturday. Like it feels like a Saturday, or does it feel like a Sunday?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Sunday,
I
you
work
got
I
work
work
connected.
Saturdays and I'm usually off on Sundays. But there's nothing open on Sundays.
But you need to relax.
Yeah.
Things
But
open,
I
except-
feel like I'm always Sundays I'm always prepping for the week. But if there's nothing to prep for, like
So there's no more week, meaning like no more work, or we just start working.
Whatever
on
you
Saturday?
do on your Saturdays or your Sundays is what, like, that's the vibe every single day. So it's not like, oh, Sunday I'm prepping for work because you don't have work. There's no Monday. It's just Sunday
And then-
again when you wake up.
Mm.
So what
And
do these
everything's
days
gonna be
look like for
open.
you?
Yeah, everything's gonna be open on Sunday too because every day is Sunday. This is one of the worst questions I ever heard.
Yeah. It's awful.
Here you go being awful again, Chinedu. You ain't have no friends.
Chinedu said it's the worst
I don't
question
have
I've
any
ever.
good facts about this, so let's move on.
Right.
just
Because
don't
you
make
can't have
sense
no
'cause
facts.
Sunday.
Everything
Sundays
ain't got
are
nothing, no
chill.
research on this.
Sundays I go to church. I get to be in the house of the Lord, get my good word. If I take Saturdays,
Amen.
I'll never get that. Sundays chill. Sundays are good. I think
Me
I'm
personally, I go to church on Saturday, so God knows it's real. You know?
Oh, you a Seventh-day Adventist or are you Jewish?
Now I pull up Saturday when the world is sinning. I'm in there.
Is anybody else in there with you? Or is just
All right,
you?
I'm pretty sure the doors is closed.
He was there.
Church doors are never closed unless you Marvin
Thank you,
Sapp,
Lulu.
okay?
Thank you,
Damn.
Lulu.
Okay.
You can tell.
You
You can tell
and
Herb
Lulu
never
with
been.
all the real facts. You guys are amazing today.
But
Yeah, because we
Herb's in charge-
read, man.
Yeah.
all the real research.
We
but
read.
Herb's
We
in
don't
charge
just
of
be.
blocking the door, so he would know.
Yeah, I go to church every Sunday.
Unlocking the door. Have you got the key?
They won't let me back in the church after I bombed there. They say, "Hey, bro,
Oh,
you
yeah,
can't
that's
come
right.
back." They
Damn.
said the sassy and the successful Soray sisters don't want you here. So I don't.
You
go
on
back.
you on a no church ban list.
They don't- they-
That's
they-
crazy.
They not letting me pull up.
The church custodian is crazy.
Man,
I'm
cleaning
there
up
at 5, leave at 11.
cleaning up all your sins, man.
Herb,
That's what you should have said in the show, man.
I know I should have. It's too late.
Herb got said really still, so his keys don't jiggle.
And if y'all watching from Sassy and Successful, what is this? It's Sassy and Successful?
Saved and
Save
Please
that.
don't jiggle.
Saved
Wait,
and
that's a real-
Successful. Give Herm another shot, man. He worked
Is that
on
a real
it.
show?
Huh?
What is that? That's a real show?
No, I had did like a pay show like a couple months ago, and I did it. It was supposed to be a clean set. I thought I could do 30 minutes worth of clean set.
church.
And
Was it
my
a church?
favorite- it was a cabaret, but it was for the church.
Now, Herm, tell Chinedu what you didn't know was a cuss word that you didn't know you couldn't say
In church.
in church.
I ain't know nigga was a cuss word. I didn't know.
It's probably the first. One of the
You ain't
biggest
heard
ones.
of. I heard preachers say y'all niggas is tripping. You know,
Not at church.
No,
I go
no.
to church in Philadelphia.
That's a Harlem. That's a Harlem church.
We trying to get everybody together here. You know what I'm saying?
How many times you say nigga before they pulled you off stage?
Oh, I didn't get that many. I think I said nigga, and then the next one was nigh, and they was behind me waiting for the mic.
The usher had the white
went
glove
like
like
this?
this.
He had the white glove.
You've been to church prisons. Like that's how they are. Church prisons and churches. That's how. Like, come on, man.
That's
like
crazy.
you can't do that.
Bro. That's wild, nigga. In church.
Learning.
And
he
you
was-
didn't even know. Why y'all pulling me up? Why?
He was
Yeah,
shocked and
I was-
appalled.
I was
Was
surprised.
you killing before the nigga?
I
No.
wasn't killing at all. I was getting killed.
Damn, Lou.
What was the joke?
Heard you
Joke.
avoided eye
Hey,
contact,
tell the
Lou.
joke, Herb.
No, you know what it was? The head lady of the church just put her head down the whole time. After I said nigga, her head went in the food. I was looking. I thought I was
Damn.
impressing her.
Who booked the show? Who hired you? Somebody fired that day.
No, I did get that young lady fired. I know I did.
No, I did.
I know that lady is probably living a life of sin. Guess what, girl? I'm needing somebody to come book my
Damn.
stuff.
Hey, give him another shot, man. He working on a new.
Oh no.
clean set.
I'm not going back down. If I bomb again, they're gonna send me to hell. I'm just gonna stay up here.
Oh my God.
Hilarious. That's wild, Herb. Come on now.
Nigga is crazy. Damn.
That's crazy. You didn't know that was a curse word?
How did you sign off? How'd you dismount?
All right,
So y'all
niggas,
niggas
I'm
is
out.
crazy. And I left.
Did you like sign off? Did you like, all right, I'm Herman Wright, thank you? Or did you
No,
just give
nigga,
the
I
mic up?
passed that mic back. She was back
You
there
didn't even do a
waiting.
sign off.
They ain't had no time to sign off. I was looking for my charger as I was passing the mic back. I was like, I gotta get out of here for these. You know what I'm saying?
The fact that you don't even finish your set and you just like, yeah, all right, cool.
Hey, I'm walking over. I'm giving the mic back. She said, "Don't worry, baby. We still gonna pay you."
Oh, you got paid? You got paid?
Like, y'all
I
niggas
still got paid. I
fool me.
still got paid.
That's what's up. That's what's up. That's the good people.
Listen,
Hey, they say come as you are. You know what I mean?
yeah. That's what
But they don't say talk as you are. They say,
don't say nothing. Just come.
They're like, just stack the chairs afterwards and we're good.
like, if you didn't have the keys, we would have called a cop on you.
Shut the whole building down. Lock all these fucking doors.
They said, give our keys back, Herb. You're fired.
Oh my god.
They didn't say talk as you are.
Give me them keys back, boy.
Just wipe down the pews.
Hilarious.
Dog, find out is a curse word at 30 is crazy, bro.
That is funny.
Unbelievable.
Okay, so Saturdays or Sundays, y'all dealing with every day is a Saturday? Because I like Saturdays, okay?
I like
Because
Saturdays.
there's a lot
I'm
to
doing
me that's
Saturday.
going on. We've got kids' birthdays, we've got events, something's going on Saturdays. But then Sunday, I love church. My church is amazing, so I would be sad if I couldn't go to church.
Why can't you just talk to God on Saturday? Why
No, I talk to God every day, but I'm saying church. My church in itself is on Sunday. And I
really
really
think they would remix it and do Saturdays if the whole world turned into everyday Saturday.
I mean, no.
Herbert's right though. Sunday does have a
About-
people feeling to it though. You know, it's a relaxation that comes with Sunday. You
I
know?
feel like Saturday. I feel like Sunday's gonna be both. Sunday's gonna be like relaxed, and then sometimes like brunch going on. Sometimes people do still have events and things on Sundays. I feel like Sundays like
You gotta get ready for the week.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Sundays you could cancel more. People be like, "Yeah, I understand it's Sunday.
Facts,
you know,
facts.
I don't gotta show up Saturday." Like, what you doing? You ain't doing nothing. It's Saturday.
Facts.
Come out and hang out.
You can
Like,
sleep tomorrow, you know.
yeah. You got Sunday to relax. No. I'm not coming outside. I'm not.
Yeah, that is real. Yeah, Sunday cancellations are less. I feel like people feel less hurt. You know.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still going
I went out
Saturday.
last night till today.
You said what?
I said I went out last night until today. So I feel like
You went out last night.
Like,
I was about to
Until
say,
today?
Keisha, you look a little tired, girl. What was you doing last night?
What did that
You
mean?
got a
Like,
Waffle House?
You just
She was
walked in the
farting
house?
in dudes' mouths
Right,
last
that's
night.
the
That's what she was doing.
She was like, I done shattered in 4 people's mouths.
I was having a time last
It was
night
wild.
farting.
I was on my Neo. You feel me?
I've been farting in all these dudes' mouths in Atlanta.
that's
Let's
not what I
get it.
do now.
That's crazy. Oh,
I'ma be a
Keisha?
freak
Yeah, I
until
know
I
her.
find my husband.
I
Is
went
she
to their
throwing your
show
mouth
on
too?
Saturday. I went to Tony's show on Saturday. It was
Aw.
good. It was
That's
good.
That's good.
It's in
He
Flatbush.
puts on a good
so
show.
far.
Well, Tony was in Atlanta?
Yeah, this weekend. I wish I would have known that you was going up on Sunday, Keisha. I would have got Sunday tickets instead.
I didn't know either.
Keisha, you moved?
She went for the men. She wasn't going there to perform.
No, I
He
don't
was
be doing
there.
that comedy shows.
He was in Detroit.
There's not usually dudes that come. Y'all get the pick of the litter at comedy shows, but female comedians, there's no single men.
Oh, that's true. Yeah,
Yeah, on
because
the boat.
because somebody made a joke. Who was it? I think Keenan made a joke about who are the single people, married couples. It was like 3 single people in there
Yeah.
that would
It's
say
more
that they
just
were single.
women. Men don't
Yeah.
just go
Yeah.
comedy shows like that.
Comedy is generally a couple's theme. Like, it's rarely singles in general.
I had this one dude come to my show this weekend, and he was like so nervous to holler at me. He just like ended up sliding in my DMs, and I was like, "Bro, you missed your opportunity, man." He was like, "I didn't know what to say, man. There was people talking to you. Yeah, people gonna talk to me, man. Like,
I don't
But
think
did he miss
wait,
his
did you give him a
conversation?
chance though, Lulu? Are you gonna like?
Lulu.
meet-
Yeah,
You
but then
answered the
he
DM. He didn't miss his conversation.
yeah, no, but then he
Opportunity.
just fought. He was just like, "So can I come over tonight and get to know you?" I was like, "Goodbye, bro. Goodbye.
Come
Goodbye.
over.
Come
Nice.
over.
Goodbye."
That seems like that was where the fumble was, not the
Yeah,
DM.
No, that's what I'm saying. He was like, "I just didn't know what to say to you in person." I was like, "Hi,
That?
hello."
He
I don't want
might-
no unconfident man. I'm like, that's a fumble.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all do be having hella people talk to y'all though. You got to be on like some super groupie shit to wait there for an hour. It'd be like,
Just
all right,
say
you like-
hey. If you fine and we make eye contact, just say hey. You
I had
know?
a girl
Your
in my
level of
show
confidence
stood
isn't
up.
normal. You're a comedian. Yeah, that's a little different level. You feel me?
I had a girl in one of my shows stood up and shot her shot, and I was like, she was like, "Well, you said you were single," and I was like, "Bitch, I ain't never that single. I ain't. Let me tell you something.
Wait, they shot it at you?
I'm never that single. Yes."
Shit, you thought
Why?
you was gonna
Came
dip
on this
in.
way. Somebody get this girl her money back. She's like, "I just came to the show just." I was like, "Somebody get her
Damn. So you
her
probably missed
25
out.
back, 'cause sis,
You probably missed
No,
out.
that's not a miss out. That is not a
Nah,
miss
your
out.
I
standards
would
are
be
too high.
flattered. I'd be like, well, thank
The
you. It
standards
ain't,
are
you
too
know,
high.
we got the same parts. It ain't
He was ready to change your life.
yeah, that
Give you
probably
everything
will
you hope
change your
for.
life. I would imagine. No, thank you. I like the life I live.
She's gonna eat you out of house and home.
Fact.
No,
She like being farted on.
Nah, she only fart in men's mouths, not women's mouths.
Oh, my
It's
bad.
You don't
different.
know that. She hasn't tried.
Yeah.
I have no desire to try at all whatsoever.
Put on a woman. You
Never
might
that
like it
hard.
better.
Nah, I ain't never that heartbroken.
I
I'm
know.
never. Mm-mm.
Well, then how are y'all gonna do y'all barefoot and pregnant tour if niggas ain't gonna be pulling up?
They gonna pull up.
I feel like they'll pull up if it's like,
If
Who
that's
They
the
barefoot
know,
and
purpose.
like,
pregnant?
that's the premise. Yeah.
but
Bring
Yeah,
them
they
on
know
board.
that's the
Pregnant?
premise.
just come to
Barefoot and pregnant is that's not a dude flyer. That's not like
Yeah,
No, they
I-
would put on there. It would be a tagline.
Be
I
on
help
the
y'all. I help
Y'all
y'all.
don't see the vision.
think-
Hold
Probably
on.
gonna be full of niggas that want to shoot their shot.
I'll
Yeah.
manage y'all's tour. I got y'all.
Thank
You
you.
think niggas
Shout
want
out
to
to
go
all
to
the.
a barefoot and pregnant show? Is
That's
pregnant
true.
women? The bare feet is cool, but the pregnant part, I'm not coming.
No,
It's not
Herm,
for
that's not
pregnant people,
it.
it's for us
That's not it,
pregnant.
Herm. That
You
is
said the
not it.
barefoot part is
Y'all, we're
is
gonna
cool.
change the name, y'all. We're not gonna do this tour like that. We'll change the name
I
because
like
Call it
clearly
Where
these
the
three
Niggas
these
At
three
tour.
imbeciles are an indication of what these men are gonna
if
think.
y'all not gonna name
We're
it
not
that,
gonna
I'm just
go.
gonna.
I'm gonna be like, man, I'm like these bitches. I'm not going. You know what I'm saying? Like barefoot.
Yeah.
They
So
what?
maybe we thinking Lulu and Keisha.
If it's me and
These
Keisha on the
three.
flyer, and
Okay.
neither one
I
of
know, but
us
I
is
think just
pregnant.
us I think us workshopping this shows it's probably not gonna hit with the
The
men because they're
barefoot
not that
and
bright.
pregnant is we're doing the tours in cities with Black men, right?
Got you. That makes sense.
Because we're looking to be barefoot and pregnant. We want to be housewives, right? So we're doing these tours in like Houston or like
Houston, we come to y'all first.
North Carolina, like place DC where you might meet a nice man.
The name could still
And
be better.
barefoot.
Guess what?
Maybe
Y'all are not the
husband
target
Can we
audience.
workshop the title real quick? Let's
Yeah,
just
because
workshop
we
it.
dumb. You're gonna have to write all that down underneath the title. Be like, oh, they not barefoot or pregnant. They just
We trying to
They
get
know you're not barefoot and pregnant.
barefoot and pregnant in
exactly. Put it
The
on
picture
put
on
it
the flyer is
Y'all
be
gonna have a bunch of women at y'all show like, yeah, me too, sis. And all these
Right.
these dumb Negroes here are gonna be like, I'm not going to that. They're gonna do exactly what
Y'all
these three
so
have showed y'all.
dumb. Y'all
Because
so
the flyer was
dumb.
pink and had a stroller on it.
It's
Yeah,
not
why
gonna
not
be
just-
that.
we thought it was a baby shower pack. We just like, what the fuck is that?
We're gonna call it "Are You My Husband" tour. Okay, that's better. Do y'all
Oh, this
understand
is
what that
just
means?
gonna be
Y'all
somebody
three,
already
y'all
got
men
that.
understand
Like
that?
Somebody already got that tour.
Damn. Stolen goods.
Who got the tour?
That was a good one. They
Uh,
came. They
I'll
came
tell
up
you
with
later,
it.
Keisha.
They beat you to it.
I know.
Wait, we
I
can't know.
text me who be wearing the wigs on stage.
Nah. You know who it is. You're just not gonna like the answer.
Text me.
Yeah.
We'll do it later. We'll do it later.
Hey,
All right,
hey,
y'all. Let's vote. Let's vote.
once
Would you
they
rather
said the one who be
every
wearing the wigs on the stage, I knew it was going to be a
I
little
like the
shady
answer,
after
though.
that. Like, who be wearing the wigs?
All right, y'all. Would y'all rather every day be Saturday or Sunday?
Meg
Saturday.
knows be wearing the wigs. That's why she changed the subject. My fault.
Shut up, Herm. You need a wig. What you
Saturday.
want? Okay, Chinedu, who you going with? Saturday or Sunday?
If I had to choose, I would go with pregnant and barefooted tour. No, honestly, I would go with Sunday. Sunday is my jam. Sunday is chill. I like Lulu's reasoning. Cancel. It's relaxed. Still have fun. Not too intense.
What about the trying to get pregnant tour?
Oh, that's pretty good.
All the niggas
That's
pulling up.
missing the
Oh,
husband
yeah.
part.
That's
I
missing the
like
whole
the letters
husband part.
TPP.
We don't
The
want to
merch-
be baby mamas.
Trying to get
Right.
pregnant
There's a bunch of niggas
tour.
that wanna
I'm
fuck.
going to that. I'm
No,
Yeah.
because we don't want you. You ain't got no furniture, yo.
I'm
You not a
sorry.
husband. You is not a husband.
Hey, Herb, don't allow that
Hey,
disrespect.
hey,
You know, Herb,
Lulu, that's
Herb.
your third one. I've been trying to let you rock. That's your third one.
Art, lock up the comedy club. Fuck it. Lock up the comedy club. The show's off.
What we building, her with no furniture?
Lock up the club, Art.
Y'all
The
can
show's
build
off.
the
Lock it up.
furniture.
Lulu,
No,
I
I don't
can't,
want
I
IKEA
can't have you
furniture.
come over my house because you will not take your Timbs off. You don't have no respect. That's why I can't
take
have
my
furniture,
Timbs
but
off
I'm just
if
scared
you
that
have
you gonna rub
furniture.
them big ass feet in the little couches that I got.
Fuck your couch.
And I'm
Fuck
gonna pass on that. All I got is bean bags here. If you step on one of those with them Timbs, it's done. Can't have that.
Good.
Give me
Okay,
some.
Pat, are you doing Saturday or Sunday?
Saturdays.
Keish,
Sundays.
Herm,
Sunday.
Lulu.
Sunday.
And I'm going with Sundays too. Looks like the Sundays have it. We'll be right back after this. All right, welcome back. Last topic of the day. Would you rather bungee jump in an empty canyon versus skydive over water?
Wait,
what
but
about-
bungee jumping, they pull you back up, right?
Right. However, if the thing snap, I mean,
there's
You die either way.
right.
Yeah,
but like you
what
get
is
to
the
see that
canyon?
you're going to hit an impact.
I would rather hit
But-
water than hit rocks.
Yeah, but for
let's unpack this
skydiving, you
question
have to
first.
land in the water with a parachute still attached.
Right, right. But you're flying over, meaning you don't land there. You don't, it's still like, you know what I'm
Still
saying? You're
doesn't go
flying
wrong.
over water, but you land on land. But part of your skydive is over
All
water.
right, I take it back. This is the worst question.
I would do bungee jump just because I've went skydiving, but I've never bungee jumped. So I would probably
Okay. Well,
Do you-
that's
Which is scarier to y'all?
Bungee jumping.
Bungee jumping.
skydive is way higher though. Bungee jump is a lot shorter distance.
I know, but skydive, you have your parachute, so the whole like, I don't know,
Parachutes
it's like,
don't open up
Parachutes
sometimes.
don't work.
but like that's very rare that a parachute don't work.
It's very rare to bungee jump to snap.
I
too.
know, but it just feels it feels more secure with a parachute versus like,
I did hang gliding too, and that's more dangerous than all of them.
oh,
So
that hang gliding's
the
crazy.
danger factor is
Damn, X Games, where are you doing all this stuff?
Yeah. She looks for her husband in the sky.
He should be getting into some
Wait,
shit.
I saw
man.
that video that's circulating with the cage dive with the shark in the cage thing, and I was scheduled to do it, and they had to cancel it because of the weather, and I was so mad. Like, who cares about the weather? We're in the water, whatever. And
Who cares about the weather?
You in
The
the
water
water
is affected by the weather.
picture.
I know the waters would be
Hey,
like
Water is
this.
directly affected.
But that was the only day I could do it on that trip, so I was so mad I didn't get a chance to do it. And I saw that video the other day, and I was like, that was pretty cool. Like,
Keisha, I think your husband's white.
Could be.
You
I'm
like
not-
white people
yeah,
stuff,
I
and that's
feel like I
okay.
can Indiana stuff.
That makes sense. You're looking at
That
the
makes a
wrong
lot of
areas.
sense. I didn't know you did
I'm
all of
this
this.
close to going white.
This
I
changes
don't
the
know,
You
like,
trajectory of the
should.
tour.
You
Keisha.
skydiving, farting in mouths. That's white people.
Yeah, now we gotta go hit like Houston and Colorado. Like we can't,
No,
Like,
y'all gonna be
I'm-
like Houston,
Black
Texas,
men-
and then Forney, Texas the next
or like
night.
Lubbock.
Black
You
men
need to go to
that
like
do
Lubbock,
that
Texas.
are adventurous.
The tour needs to be called Skateboards and Monster Drinks. Then you go.
Not me. Now don't put me on that tour. Don't put
Are
me.
adventurous black men. Chinedu, you wouldn't skydive or hang glide or cage dive for sharks?
I would do it. It wouldn't be my idea if that makes sense. I'll be
Right,
definitely
but
down.
so if your girl was like, "Hey, I booked this tour,"
Let's do it. Let's go. I'm not
You
tripping.
know what I'm saying? There's black men that
Yeah.
will.
Yeah, but he
That's
didn't
Well,
plan
you
it.
know how she didn't ask Pat or Herm.
I've always wanted to go cage diving. I love white shark, great white sharks. That was something I've always wanted
I
to
think
do.
that was
Never
pretty
heard
dope.
somebody
Yeah,
call it a white
he
shark.
survived.
It's called Great White Shark.
He got
Yeah, well,
white shark
I've just
first.
never heard that abbreviation.
Yeah, I love white sharks. Like, wait up, black man. This is what we're talking about.
So you can, Keish. I like doing adventurous stuff too. I've skydived before.
Yeah,
Very scary. I don't know. I'll do it again, but that's probably it. I'll do it one more time. No more.
I would do it one more time, maybe. Depending on where I'm at. I was hungover, so it wasn't the best.
Wow, you have a life on you.
And I paid for the video, so as soon as I landed, they was like, "How do you feel?" And I was like,
That's
threw up?
funny. Yo, I was so mad when I
Damn.
went skydiving. Yo, I went if you're not trained, you have to go tandem with somebody. So the guy that was there, he was like 60 years old, white-haired, old white guy. And let me tell y'all, I swear to you, he was drunk the whole time because when we
Damn.
went up on this little rickety plane,
"The guy."
I
The
looked
plane is the
around
scariest
and
part.
everybody had glasses
part.
but me. And I said, excuse me. I was like, what did I get these glasses? Because I don't have them. Everybody else got them. He's like, oh, snap, I left yours. You can just have mine. And I was like,
I'd be like,
y'all
unzip
putting-
me.
Uh-uh.
how you gonna see then?
Unbuckle me right now.
Me. The
'Cause he might
plane
have
is the
forgot
scariest
something
part
else,
because you
like
don't even
an
feel like you're gonna make it
attachment
all the
or
way up.
something.
You feel like you're going to have
The
to
plane's
jump
the
out
worst
before
part.
you get
The
there.
plane going up
Why
on
do they
the-
have trash planes at every place?
I
That's
guess
just no, because of how small they are. They're very rickety, and like as you go
Don't
up,
have no
you feel
door.
everything. They open the door. People was jumping out, like I guess professional jumpers was on our plane, so they was jumping out like at lower levels. So the plane was just getting empty, and they kept opening the door, and I was like, I want to get off.
I said the guy was like, "Oh, don't worry, nobody ever dies on their birthday." I was like, "Today's actually not my birthday. My birthday is tomorrow." He was like, "Oh, in that case, I don't know what to tell you." But actually, you know what? It was
Wow.
ADD when y'all used to do the comedy show at the Chinese theater.
Mm-hmm.
I met my friend up there just last minute, wasn't planning to do nothing because it was like my birthday weekend or headed towards my birthday. And we ended up going out to whatever the club was everybody used to go to afterwards. It was like me, my homegirl, Naeem, like a couple comedians, whatever. And because it was like my birthday, everybody was just buying drinks. I woke up in her daughter's little dollhouse bed. Her daughter was like 5. And my jump was at like 9. And I think I woke up at like 8:15. It was all the way in Paris, California. And I called, oh my gosh, she was like, you ain't gonna make it. I was like, girl, I pay my money, I'm gonna make it. And they were like, don't worry, just take your time, get here. It's 100 jumps today. You get here when you get here. I got there. I did a video like, hey, y'all, see how this goes. I'm hungover. And the problem was I ate because they had me waiting around. And I was like, let me just get something to eat real quick. So I went to the little cafeteria, every area, whatever. I got some food. As soon as I ate, they called my name. I was like, I think if I didn't eat, then I probably wouldn't have thrown up when I landed. But
Damn.
once I landed, it was a wrap. I do not suggest doing it hungover. I did hang glide hungover, and that was fine. But I don't.
What is going on?
Stop drinking, Keysha. Dang.
I was on vacation. We was out till like 6 a.m. and our
Like, I don't even remember, but I think I went. I have a video.
I don't know how you did. I did zip lining drunk, and that was horrible.
I did drunk as well.
That was horrible.
Yeah, I like extreme stuff on ground.
Jesus, Keysha.
Have y'all been to DR and drunk the Mama Wana?
That girl, that's why I was having my birthday here.
So they give you when you order it, like if I was to just get like a margarita or whatever, you get like a glass like this, right? But the Mama Wana is really small. So I was like, why do they keep giving me this little ass drink?
Because they're strong.
I didn't know. So the next morning we're on the little shuttle going to zip lining, and come to find out my cousin was like, the tour guide is using me as an example, right? Because I'm slumped over on the bus. He's like, you don't want to do too much Mama Wana because then you end up like this.
You were the example?
I'm knocked out. I don't even know he's saying this.
Well,
We get
did
to
he
the
tell
zip
y'all
line. I
before?
don't even know where I'm at. Like, what is going on? I zip line. Yeah, I was.
And if you get the one from the locals, the real one, that joint is strong.
What's in it?
I was not hungover when I went scuba diving. I was very.
It's a Dominican liquor.
Very sober.
Y'all couldn't taste the liquor? Like, y'all couldn't tell?
Nah, it tastes.
Not
It's
really.
kind of sweet. It tastes real
It
good.
sneak up on you. It really. sneak up on
Yeah.
you.
Okay. Gotcha.
Wait, Chinedu, I thought you had one.
No, I've been into DR. I haven't have a whatever
Oh.
Muna, no, whatever y'all call it.
Mama Wana.
Mama Wana.
The Hakuna Matata. I've had that drink.
Nah, that's your people. Don't do that shit.
Hey, hold on now. That was not based in Nigeria. Lucy Africa is one place. If you ask her, if Lulu drew Africa, it'd be Nigeria and Egypt. Split it in half.
That'd be crazy if the Lion King was in Nigeria this whole time.
That was obviously like lower safari.
I don't know. I feel like even when I see when you go to Six Flags or whatever, and they have the one where they like drop you and you swing, that's almost like bungee jumping. I don't even want to do that. I'm scared of that. It's I think because the whole point is a rush to like, hey, you're almost hitting the ground. No, you're not. That's the part that scares me. Whereas like skydiving is like, oh, we know you're gonna land. The point is not. The point is for you to land safely, not to like scare you. Like, ha, you did.
That's a good point.
Then
Bungee more like a roller coaster.
Then with the bungee cord, to go back up, you got to drop again. It's not like you just bounce down and it's over. It's like
Yeah, and that harness is
But then
so
that's
strong
the
because that
thrill. That's the
snapback is
adrenaline.
dangerous. You know, the snap.
Because
Right.
with skydiving, once you that little 60, you only free fall for like 60 seconds, and then it's boring. Then you're just like,
Then it's boring.
Skydiving is
Really?
boring.
It's
Comes out and now
peaceful.
you're just
Yeah.
slowly.
Keith be having a lot of
But
fun.
isn't that still kind of scary? The float down?
Not as much as the free fall.
Yeah,
How
for
is
sure.
it,
But
how is
I
it
wouldn't say
boring just being
boring,
floating
right?
in the sky for a whole minute?
Because it's like the
Do you
thrill,
fly
the
often? Do you know how to
excitement,
fly?
the adrenaline, the danger of it is pretty
How
fun.
long does it take, Keisha? How long is the whole the jump? Like the whole thing?
So
While
when
you're in
you
the
jump
air.
out, the free fall is I think 60, maybe 60 seconds, and then coming back down, I don't know, maybe like
What?
10, 15 minutes or something.
No, it ain't.
That's hella
Unless
fun.
depends on how high you are. Mine, I forgot how many,
I think I
15,
was
20,000. I don't know
30,
how many feet
yeah,
I
I
was
think I
up.
was like 30, 35,000, something like that.
Yes.
Wow.
So mine was a minute free fall and then 6 or 7 minutes with the parachute till you hit the
Yeah,
ground.
I'd get bored in that 6-7 minutes. Like,
Damn.
That's
Dang,
a great
ADHD.
view.
The thrill is gone. Like unless
Yeah.
you're over like the ocean and there's
And this
sharks
is why
down
you
there,
guys
then it
aren't
might be
ready
like-
for marriage because the thrill is going to be gone in marriage as well. And you, in 5 minutes, you're like, I'm done with this.
Yeah.
Ew.
No, I'd be like, let's just go.
Y'all parachuting over the ocean,
That's-
rolling your
Just
eyes.
stay single.
Let's go.
Your life is too exciting for marriage.
Let's go.
this is it. This is all the water. Got it.
Right.
This makes
house goes
total
smaller
sense.
every day.
I think deep down, y'all don't want a husband. You guys want to be out there jumping out of planes,
do with
getting
skydiving.
drunk,
Right.
farting on random people's
I don't
mouths.
get drunk. I don't do that.
Then we
Hang
screaming at the
gliding.
kids, feed yourself.
No, I actually do like to cook. I love to cook.
Y'all are
Like,
daredevils.
that's one of my love languages. I like cooking for men and like, doing all that good stuff.
All right, is commercial over?
Ghana.
All right, what
coming to
y'all doing?
Ghana.
What y'all doing? Y'all bungeeing into an empty cannon, or are you skydiving over water? Herm,
Skydive.
Keisha,
Bungee jumping.
Lou,
I'm skydiving in Ghana.
Pat.
No, it's over water. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, Ghana.
I'm just kidding, Ghana.
I'm doing the empty canyon bungee jump. I
Okay.
can't look at the water.
Chinedu.
If I had to choose, all right, how about cooking, barefooted, and pregnant?
Barefooted.
Barefooted.
Barefooted. Okay.
With the ED? Oh, that's crazy.
Skydive, I think. Skydiving. Yeah.
I'm going to skydive. I'll be honest, I didn't keep track or listen to what y'all said, so I don't really know which one won. I'm going to say it was skydive.
Okay.
This is fun making today. All right, y'all. That's it for SquADcast. Thank you guys for joining us. If you have any topics, put it in the comments. We do read the comments. Shout out to our guests for today. Thank you for joining us. Chinedu Unaka, Keysha E, Herman Wrice, and our OGs, Lulu Gonzalez, Patrick Cloud, and
Lou.
myself, Meg Scoop. Thank you so much. We'll see you next week.